So I'm filming this because I'm hoping it's the introduction to the video, and this video I'm calling the Dubai Watch Week movie because I couldn't think what else to call it because it is so cool. Now, I'm a bit of a watch fan anyway, but anyone that likes watches might recognize the names Tim Mosso, Andrew Morgan, Jean-Claude Biver, Max Buser, and there are others, and they all feature in the video that's coming. So I can't think. I think I just have to call it the Master Watch Dubai Watch Week on steroids, and I really hope you like it. Anyway, hold on tight. This video is very, very interesting. I hope you like it. So I'm all by myself doing this, and hopefully I'm literally by myself. Anyway, I thought what I should do is two things. The first is explain the video that's about to come, because I'm sort of surprised that I met the people I did and the content that I caught, and I hope I'm doing it justice. And the second thing is I want to talk about Dubai Watch Week, because this has been a very special event. My experience of it has been wonderful, and the people I've met, all the people I've met, people that I've met on the metro, people I've met in the hotel, and people that are working here, they've all been number one, super friendly, number two, incredibly polite, number three, extremely helpful. And the other thing that I find so interesting is how safe and secure you feel. And inside the venue, I was sat next to a lady and another guy, and the other guy left his mobile phone on the settee, on the couch where we were sitting, and he wandered off, and I noticed that his phone was there. The lady sat next to me, and she noticed that also, and we both said to each other, "Oh, the phone will be fine, just leave it there, because eventually the guy will come back. Even if it's tomorrow, no one's going to take that mobile phone, it will just stay there." Anyway, 10 minutes later, sure enough, the guy had realized he'd lost his phone, and he'd backtracked, and his phone was there. Now, in London, you couldn't do that. The phone would go missing. So there is this lovely feeling of safety and security that I think people really enjoy. And maybe that links on to the fact that the brands are they seem much more relaxed and more free to be helpful in the way that they will just give you their watches so that you can look at them, try them on and film them. And some of these watches are way over $100,000, and they literally, you will say, "Hey, can I look at your watch?" The brand will say, "Yeah, here you go, here's the watch, take a good look at it." In London, that wouldn't happen. The watch would be behind a case and you wouldn't be able to see it. And to a degree, the same in Geneva. So I do find that Dubai Watch Week has really got something there that is very important to the collector, because collectors, people that take an interest in watches, they really appreciate having hands-on and being able to hold the watch and try it on. It's very special for the person that's interested in that watch. So that's a big aspect, a big positive point for Dubai, actually. So yeah, I wanted to say my experience here has been super, and I've really enjoyed it. And a lot of the time I've been very starstruck. So you'll notice in my videos my conversation is a little broken. Because I'm literally starstruck, and I'm trying to think of what conversation I might have with the person. So I apologize about that, and so I am trying to control that, and I'm trying to be better. And anyway, there you go. Lastly, there's a lot of brands here. It feels like all the major Swiss brands are here. In fact, all the brands are here. And I don't want to mention my favourites because actually I like a lot of them, but all the brands I've spoken to are wonderful. It's been a lovely time here. My experience has been great, and I just hope that I've captured content that does it justice. And I feel good night from me, good night from Masterwatch, and good night from Dubai Watch Week. And I hope you like the video. Hey. So hello, now it's in the evening here because I'm on my way to Dubai for Dubai's Watch Week. And right now I'm in London and I'm actually going to Heathrow and I'm catching a flight overnight. So I shall arrive tomorrow morning in Dubai and I shall go to the Watch Week. So I thought I'd show you this. It might not come out very well. Also, the other thing is it's about 10 degrees here in London, and in Dubai it's 30 degrees. So I'm going to get ready for the temperature difference when I arrive in Dubai. Anyway, just a quick hello, and yeah, more to come. Hello, so this is just a quick one. I'm at Heathrow Terminal 5. And I'm at the departures gate, so I thought I would show you what it looks like. It's quite nice, but it does seem a little bit like a glorified taxi rank sometimes. Anyway, we have duty free and shops and things, and what I may do is go and find a burger, so I'm going to do that. Hey guys, I forgot to show you what's coming with me. It's the Gold TFC. This is G-Shock on a mission to Dubai. I thought I'd show you watches of Switzerland, and I've just been in there, and it's very nice actually. It's a really nice IWC part. Anyway, I didn't want to take the camera. I didn't want to take the camera in there, but I thought I'd show you this. Just arrived in Dubai and tired. Haven't slept. I feel lousy. Okay. So arrivals at Dubai Airport, and it's very nice. But I'm tired.
This train is Expo 2020. The next station is Jajiko. The destination of this train is Expo 2020. The next station is City Centre, Dira.
It's very nice. So on the metro zooming into the centre of Dubai. I'm assuming it's the centre, but it's very nice. So I've just arrived at Dubai Watch Week. Now, the background is I've taken the overnight aeroplane, didn't sleep on it whatsoever, and I've just come from the airport on the metro that was delightful, and I found the venue here, and I've noticed you'll see Nardan just there. So I've literally just walked here, so I don't know anything, and but my first impressions are that it's lovely. And you might be able to hear this waterfall behind me. But anyway, I've had no sleep, I'm really tired. It's 9 a.m. Dubai time. In fact, it's 11 minutes past 9. And I suppose what I should do is, I can't. Anyway, I'm here, and there'll be more to come. So, guys, hello. Now, I'm here at Dubai Watch Week. And I got the flight from Heathrow overnight. I've said this before in another. I've just said it. So I've had no sleep. I'm tired, but I've arrived. It's lovely. The airport was lovely. I jumped on a train, the metro. It dropped me off at Emiratis Towers, The walk here was minutes, took moments. And so I'm actually a little bit early for the opening of Dubai Watch Week. But one of the things I wanted to do was to give you a look and feel for what this place looks like. And we've got this lovely waterfall thing taking place. And if I just go along here for a moment, and yeah, the microphone might not pick up the noise of these waterfalls, but it's lovely. Now, straight away, Ulysses Nardan is right here. So if I swing round, there's Ulysses Nardan. Now I'm going to walk. Now there's literally, these are the first footsteps I'm taking along here. So as I'm walking by, I will flick the camera around and show you. So it looks like a boutique. Now I don't know anything about this place right now, and of course we have Rolex here, and it looks very nice. My first impressions are it's lovely. It's really very, very nice. I suppose I should spin around for a moment again so you can see Rolex. So yeah, I don't know if that's for the Dubai Watch Week. Yes, it might be. In fact, yeah. In fact, what I will do is I'll turn the camera around so you're seeing what I can see. Yeah, this looks like an exhibition that they've built for the Watch Week. It looks very good. And once again, this is it's very nice. The first impressions are it's lovely. And it's very warm here. Back in London, it was, hey, that's the guy from Revolution. And anyway, I wanted to give you a quick view of what this place looks like. It's very nice. Do you know, I'm very hot. I'm going to flick the camera back around. You know, I think it's at least it could be 20 degrees here right now. So this is 9:30 in the morning, and I think it's going to be a little warmer. We've got Tudor here. So this is going to be a very interesting couple of days. And once again, I literally just walked here. So I've arrived at the venue. I've literally got off an aeroplane, no sleep, jumped on the metro, arrived here. Anyway, more to come. Okay, so let me show you this. Now, I thought it looked good, so I thought, why not? So, these letters turn into Love Dubai. I thought that looked pretty good, so there you go. So I thought I would show you the view from my hotel room, and it's about 4 or 5 p.m. now, and I'm wanting to really capture the look and feel of this place. And you can see that there's a main road below, and I walked along that road earlier today, and it was very nice. The traffic seems to wriggle along okay, and but the whole place seems to function pretty well. People are friendly. Everyone seems very friendly actually. Things seem to work and function very well. And the grey sky, I think, is just because of the weather, because it's about 31 degrees today, and that's cooler for Dubai. It does get much warmer than that. And but yeah, I wanted to give you a look and feel of the room, the view from the room. It's very interesting. I sort of like visiting these places and having a look around, and yeah, hopefully I will get the opportunity to shoot more video tomorrow. But anyway, there is a view of Dubai from the hotel room. So I thought I'd show you the pool, and I actually have my swim shorts with me. and I might go in there to cool down. Anyway, that's the hotel pool. So it's about 6 p.m. and in Dubai I'm walking from my hotel to the finance centre where the Dubai Watch Week is. And look at this building here. Now I'm going to get closer to that and take a photo, but if this was out of context and you saw that, you'd think you were in a film. It looks fantastic. On camera like this, it probably doesn't look very good, but I will go there in a moment. Actually, I thought I would cross this road and show you that building there. It looks so cool. It looks like an alien spaceship. Anyway, I will get closer. So I mentioned the spaceship building a moment ago over there. Now look at that there. Look at that. That is a spaceship building. And I suppose I'll spin the camera around. Hold on. Look at that. That is a spaceship building. It's so cool. That's very, very cool.
Tonight, on my behalf and my brother's behalf and on behalf of Moser, so happy to welcome you all to this special launch that we have during Dubai Watch Week. We have the pleasure to have Mohammed with us from the Sediki family to say a few words first to welcome us. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a nice crowd. Thank you all for coming. I think we put the crowd with us when we came, huh? Yeah.
You bring people.
Yeah. We're like magnets, huh? We attract. We're really proud today, tonight, to have this global launch, the first global launch of Moser at the Dubai Watch Week. And honestly, it's a beautiful watch. So Edouard here is going to give you more details about the watch. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, all of you, for joining us. I know many of you came from pretty far. It's really exciting to see how the Dubai Watch Week has evolved over the years. I think it's the 6th time I participate to Dubai Watch Week, and oh my God, it changed. But it also changed the region, I think, in terms of knowledge, in terms of people discovering brands like ours. So thank you very much to you, Mohammed, to the Sediki family, and to everybody here at Dubai Watch Week for supporting us over the years.
So I've just arrived back at the Dubai Watch Week venue, and I'm outside the press centre, but the venue has had to close because it rained last night, and it's going to open again. But so I was going to go in there and film, but I will have to wait a little bit. But I thought I'd show you where I am again, and yeah, this is the one of the press centres for the Dubai Watch Week, and yeah, it's very nice. Anyway, more to come. So I'm in the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, and the reason that I might look a little hot is because Dubai, it's about 30 degrees outside, and I've been walking with my bag, and anyway, it's hot outside, and I'm sweating. I'm very warm, so yes, I'm hoping to meet John Byrne of Byrne Watches, but we're trying to locate him in this hotel. Anyway, it's a lovely, lovely hotel. It's really nice here. Anyway, back soon. So a little earlier, I was looking for a watch brand called Byrne that I've looked at before, and it's a watch that I particularly like called the Gyro. And so I came over to this room at Dubai Watch Week, and you won't believe it, but in popped John and his wife Claire, and the watches that I actually wanted to take a look at are here. So what I'm going to do is turn the camera around and hopefully we can see the watches better. But how cool is that? John Byrne walked in, brilliant. Okay. So Claire has very kindly offered to show me one of my favourite watches again. So this is the Gyro, Claire.
Yes, for sure. I'm very pleased to be in Dubai today and to meet you by chance.
I literally, but I was looking for you, so this is super.
You are always looking for us.
Yeah.
So the Gyro Dial Pink Gold Zero,
Yeah.
it's an open works, and John decided to show it in pink gold. So
Yes.
you see that the case is in pink gold,
Yeah.
and there is a contrast between the platinum
Yes.
in grey,
Yeah.
the case with a large crossure. You see the large crossure?
Yes. Yes.
Characteristic of the Gyro Dial and the Zero Gyro Dial.
Yeah.
And the contrast is also back,
Yes.
because you see the contrast
Yes.
between gold
Yeah.
and grey.
Yeah. It's very nice.
Okay?
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
watch is rock.
Okay.
It's a star.
Okay. Actually, let me put the camera there like this. I'm going
Okay.
to take it off you and then
Okay.
see if I can.
Okay.
Because in the camera here. Oh
Okay.
yeah, that looks lovely.
Okay.
I won't actually.
Okay.
Actuate the crown myself to show
Okay.
you the gyro
Okay.
part of the indices.
Okay, you
but-
want me to move?
Yes, you could
Okay.
do. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I open it.
Yeah.
Attends. Do not film for the moment.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. I'll pause.
Because I will open it and moving.
Okay.
So I'm doing working the mechanism because indeed it's moving each time,
Yeah.
each day at midnight.
That's right.
But up. You
Yes.
capture it?
Yes.
Very
yes.
good. This is the sport font.
Yeah.
After we can move to another font.
Yeah.
24 hours before, but we are activating the complication.
Yeah.
Turning,
Yeah.
Winding.
This is the feature that first grabbed me,
yeah.
and then that combined with the dial. Yes. Yeah. It looks
Roman,
so cool.
Roman one.
Yeah.
And you see the contrast between the cubes
Yes.
in gold
Yeah.
and the platinum.
Yep. I think I've never seen that before.
No,
The indices flipping over,
Yeah.
and the indices themselves are a complication. Oh,
Arabic
yes.
one.
Yeah, that's lovely.
And we are going to the ghost
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
final version.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to go fast for you.
No, that's okay. That's okay. And it'll be good. But this is real life, so we get to see.
Yes, this is real life.
Yeah, and I think watch fans are going to recognise.
And ghosts.
Yes. Yes. That is lovely.
Ghost.
Yeah.
And it's depending of your mood of the day.
Yes.
If you want to be slow, you
Yeah.
put ghost fonts.
Yes.
If you want to be elegant, you put Roman face.
Yeah.
If you want to be casual, you put Arabic one.
Yes.
If you want to be strong and rock, you put sport version.
Yes.
And as
Yes.
in life of sport, we are number one. We put one,
Yeah.
and we engrave one.
Yes.
That is corresponding to the zero
Yes.
version and
Yeah.
zero fonts.
Let me put it in my hand again.
Yeah, very good.
And let me. Oh, that is so cool. I'm going to turn it
Unscrew, yes.
Yeah.
I'm doing, and you can
Yeah, okay.
unscrew, and you
Okay.
can move it like
Yeah,
this.
perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's.
Let's,
you want me to take your
No,
your
that's
camera?
okay, because I'm wanting to show the
Okay.
detail.
Okay. Very
Okay,
good.
so I'll do one revolution.
Very good.
I think it just might look very good. Let me put it in. I just want to make sure that I
Okay.
captured it. Okay, yeah. That is going to look.
Okay. Attends, non,
people
il est en train de filmer
might
et
be
tu-
able
tu-
to
tu les
hear
déranges.
the background
Ouais,
noise. But
voilà.
that doesn't matter though, because we're bothered about this watch and this movement. Okay, let's watch this.
The movement is done in Fourier, you know. The movement is done in Fleurier.
Yes.
Le Val de Travers in
Yeah.
Switzerland.
Yes.
And the watch is 100% done in Switzerland,
Yeah.
except the strap.
Yes.
The strap is done by Jean Rousseau in France.
In France.
Because in Switzerland they don't know how to do strap. And the name of this strap is ballistic. It's a new strap.
Ballistic.
Ballistic.
Yeah.
And there is a deployant buckle for the gold.
Yeah. Is that white gold? These parts
The
are
buckle is white gold,
Yes.
and the deployant is in titanium.
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 Right. Yeah, actually, I can tell that it feels light.
Yeah, it feels light. For case in gold, it feels light.
Yeah.
Yes. We work a lot for this.
Yeah, that's lovely. That is really. Now I know that this because it's precious metal. This happens to be one of my favourites. I do like that. Now I'm going to hand that back to you.
Okay.
But I know that you brought in
Yes.
this one.
Yes.
Which
It's a
is-
novelty for Dubai Watch Week.
Yes.
It's called Casino Watch.
The casino dial.
Casino watch, and
Casino
it's
watch, yeah.
casino watch, and it's done on the plain case,
Yes.
titanium grade 5.
Yes.
And it's funny because we have 7 in yellow fonts,
Yes.
as in casino,
Yeah.
and it's a prototype, but
Yeah.
the watch is moving in true life,
Yes.
and we will deliver in 15 days for our retailer in United States. It's a
Yeah.
special order for United States,
Right.
and there is 7 in yellow gold, and when you are moving the second face, it
Yeah.
will be the card, the poker face,
Yeah.
in red.
Oh.
And there is 2 versions, one with blue dial,
Yes.
and this is the black dial.
Okay, I'm curious.
Yes.
I see. I grabbed it off
Yeah,
you there.
yeah, for sure.
Let me put it on the stand like this because I'm
With
hoping,
pleasure.
to capture the dial in natural light. Because the lighting here.
Yes, and
yeah.
you see that our dial is moving and changing light.
Yeah.
It's not also the faces that are changing, but
Yes.
also the dial.
Yes.
The dial is quite interesting because it can move from the brown to the black.
Yeah.
And when you check a blue dial to the burn watch,
Yeah.
you can see blue marine
Yes.
or blue light.
Yeah.
And also the dial is moving light.
Yeah. I think this is a prototype.
It's a prototype.
Yeah. Okay.
Done especially for Dubai Watch Week.
Yes. Okay. So this is perfect.
First time it's appear.
Yeah. So I was looking for you, and then you guys walked in. I mean, I can't believe the look of that. But this looks lovely. I do like. I really do like these watches. I think that's why I wanted to make sure I
Tiens,
found.
donne-moi le truc, on va mettre le petit. Où est-ce qu'il est le carton? Quoi?
super.
Le carton, il est où?
Okay, I'm going to hand this back to
Ok.
you.
Donne-moi le. On va mettre le truc noir dessus. Ah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I'll zoom out. I keep hearing about people dropping
Okay.
watches,
Okay.
and so I'm super conscious of handling these watches. And
You want me to put on the black?
let's pause for a moment.
Okay.
Okay, I was about to say goodbye to Claire, but then I saw the watch that Claire was wearing, and I thought, hold on a second. Okay. Yeah. So I have to see. I have to take a look at this one.
Yeah.
The 01 first version.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Open works, launched in Watches and Wonders in 2023, 6 months ago.
That's right.
And with Super Luminova,
Yeah.
the fonts.
Yeah. Oh, it's lovely.
It's because everybody was telling to John, is it
Yeah.
a digital watch?
Yeah.
No, it's a high horology watch, and you want to introduce the Giro Dial Zero.
Okay. Okay.
prove-
I need to get my hands on it.
Okay. I will give you.
Okay.
Attends,
Is he room?
il veut la toucher.
So I've grabbed this off Claire, and Claire, this is titanium.
Yes, titanium grade
Yes.
5.
Grade 5, which I understand is the preferred material.
Yes, perfect material for
yeah.
us. Because you see, as it's profiling
Yeah.
on the side,
Yeah.
we want it because John's inspiration was the back of the Porsche Targa 911.
Yeah, oh.
When you see on the
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
you see that it's
Ah.
perfect
Yes.
inspiration.
Yeah. I do. Yes.
John's
yeah.
dream when he was a child.
Oh. But this, I find it so interesting when people offer their inspiration for design. But again, like the gold
Because John was designing the case, it was completely in his head,
Yeah.
and he was designing, and the first design in head, they built it in Switzerland for him.
Wow. Wow, there is it's the 3D aesthetic of these watches that I really like, because you're looking. Well, these days I think all watches are pieces of artwork, mechanical artwork. But I like the way it makes you feel. And
very comfortable on the wrist.
And
it's adapting to the wrist. And you can put under a skirt also.
It's it's very, very nice. It's look at that. That is excellent.
Caliber 5555, made in house.
Yes.
And completely adapted to the complications.
Someone like me would actually look at the back of the watch, you know, when I'm chilling out at home, and
Code de Genève décentré.
It's lovely. Look at that. I'm thinking to myself, which is my I think I because I like precious metal and I like the color of gold.
Yes. And have you seen? Sorry, but have you seen the green one? The green one, limited edition.
Oh no, I haven't. Okay. Okay. So we're going to see the green.
Okay.
And let me put this down here. There we go. These days I'm so conscious of holding these watches because I keep hearing of people.
It's sold, so we have to show with.
Okay. Yeah, I will not. Oh, that does look. Oh, yes, that's lovely. Let me show.
It's sold to a customer here in Dubai.
Wow. Okay, so this watch has been sold, so I won't take that cover off, and I won't show the back of it. But look at that. I don't know if you can see the green colour of the dial, but that's a dark green.
It's called green petroleum.
Yeah.
And it's also for Indian Ocean because it's moving from Indian Ocean to blue.
Yes. Blue to green. Oh, this is lovely. Wow. Just in case the serial number is on this, I won't turn it round. But this belongs to someone, so this is this is a huge privilege. But I really want
limited edition to 23 pieces because each year we are doing a limited edition. 23 pieces for 2023, 24 pieces for 24 next year.
Okay.
And
I'm going to hand that back to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, you can see what, how we are rolling here, but this is very good. This is I really like it. Claire, I'm going to say thank you.
Okay,
and,
thank you so much.
Thank you for
it was a privilege to meet you in Dubai.
But thank you for showing me these cool watches. I really like them.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So I'm outside Cafe Batil, and I'm about to walk to the gate building of the financial centre. And but I wanted to show you the look and feel of this place because it's very, very nice. But what I will do in a moment is I will turn the camera around so you can see where I'm going. It's very nice here. So rather than you see my face, I thought to myself, why don't I take you where I'm walking so you can see the people. And you know what this place looks like, and we have Nero here. So it's around lunchtime, so people are grabbing lunch, grabbing a coffee, and to give you a look and feel for what this place looks like, it's lovely. This is the financial gate building, DCIF. Sorry, DIFC is the abbreviation. The finance centre, and this is the building situation next to it. Basically cafes and other buildings, but it's very, very nice. And I love these walkways and these canapes, keeping everything cool looking. But why don't I walk along here? Because it's a very, to give you a look and feel for what this place looks like. I was walking along here to the other building, and I thought, I'm going to do that to give you guys, I keep saying you guys, I mean, I should stop saying that. Anyway, folks are having their lunch, and but it was the look and feel. You know, spin around to the left, you can go into any of these cafe bar areas. So there's a very nice look and feel here. It's about 30 degrees now actually, so it's very warm, but in this shelter, because the sun is not direct, it's just a very nice temperature. And I love the fact that it's not full either, but I imagine that's very popular. It's very, very nice. And of course, Dubai Watch Week, that's where I'm going right now. But I believe the entrance is not there because I think we're forced to go over here, so that's fine. And why don't I do that? As I get a bit closer, I'll just knock the camera off, and so you might recognise that guy there. And anyway, I will turn the camera off and back inside. So I've just come from there, and this is the entrance part, and it leads you to this stairway. So I thought, why don't I literally take you the way that I'm walking? And look at this. Once again, to remind you, it's 30 degrees here. So this is November, Dubai. Really, the weather's sort of perfect. For an English person like me, 30 degrees is a little warm, but you know, it really isn't that warm. What I should do, actually, why don't I do this? Because it is, let's check out the time. It is 2:36, and so after lunch, I am about to go in there, but I thought to myself, why don't I literally take everyone around the circumference of this venue? So the main venue there, the gate building here, you know, it's very, very nice. Where I've just come from is over there. The entrance is here. Once again, I hope I'm capturing, you know, the look and feel of this place. It is very, very nice. Apparently you can scan that and order some food and collect it inside here. And how cool. So the very first brand that I'm coming across is Gerard Perregaux. And if I get a chance, I will walk in there. But some of the brands have got these venues around the circumference. It is very, very cool actually. And Audemars Piguet is just there. And we have the Collector's Lounge here. Now, as I walked past here last night, I could see a number of events taking place. And through the next 4 days, all around Dubai Watch Week, there are venues everywhere, and covering all sorts of aspects of the watch industry. And there's Wei Ko there. I should go and say very quickly hello to Wei. Hi, Wei. So as I noticed this guy, Wei, and I wanted to quickly say hello, Wei.
Oh, how are you? Well, good to see you. Sorry, I'm pretty sure we'll watch.
Okay, but Wei, what I want to do is grab you modelling this watch. So one moment, I'll spin the camera around. So I just bumped into Wei there, and quickly said hello, as you saw. But I thought, why don't I continue showing you around the circumference now? Of course, we have Audemars Piguet here, and the entrance is here. And in fact, I did go in there last night, and I want to go back in. But let me do the circumference first, because it is worth seeing. And can you believe it? I bumped into Wei, and he's a cool guy. And hopefully, I've got a great shot of him with his watch. And before I claim exactly the model it is, I'll just double check. But there you go, look at that. This is Bulgari, and I should go in there as well. But let's get this circumference done. And we've got Hublot here, Chopard here, And you know, these booths are lovely. Look at that. It's very inviting. I may go back in there, but if I just spin around, Hublot. Now, because of the rain last night, some of the venues have been they're drying out, so that might not be open. But let's get the circumference filmed first. So I'm actually walking up to the entrance now, and so this is the main entrance of Dubai Watch Week. And if I spin to my right here, you can see the main entrance of the venue. I actually started off at the back of this entrance, and you can see the gate building here. It's very, very nice. But let's continue with this circumference. And we have another building being used for conferences and press there, so that's very nice. This is the entrance onto the road, and I forget that building. Oh, I do apologise. My preparation is sometimes terrible, but of course we have Tudor here, and I know that many people will be very will want to see what's going on here. But if I film the windows, I'll get sidetracked. So I'll come back to Tudor, but let me oh, we have Kurtis over here. I actually sat in there yesterday and listened to a presentation. It was so interesting, actually. In fact, what they spoke about in there yesterday was worth a video all by itself. It was so interesting. Also, the coffee here is great. Now, okay, so we have a little problem here. Because of the rain, I know some of the... Oh, I'll be back. Okay. So you can see that they're still preparing access to this part of the semicircle. But there is Rolex, and I did go in there last night, so I do have some footage, but hopefully a little bit later that'll be open and I can go back in there. So if I continue just round here, I would end up at the entrance. So what I'm going to do is actually go back in there now, but I wanted again to show you the look and feel of Dubai Watch Week. You know, what you're seeing on camera, this is exactly what it looks and feels like. And imagine everyone here is super friendly. I mean, everyone that you meet is super friendly. Hi there. I'm going to shove. I'm going to shove this microphone on you, if that's okay. Okay. So I've just bumped into this guy, and we put that there. So are you visiting Dubai?
I am visiting, yeah.
What do you think? Oh, I recognise the watch.
Yeah, the Studio Underdog eggplant.
That is very, very cool.
Yeah.
Now, look, guys, I just walked up to this poor chap. What's your first name?
Kurtis.
Kurtis. So this is Kurtis, and he's wearing an Underdog. That's very, very cool. And what do you think of Dubai Watch Week so far?
I really like it. I went to the last one, and I feel like there's more people there this time because it wasn't COVID, but right. It's amazing.
Isn't it nice?
It is. It's great.
Yeah, I was just chatting about being here, and the majority, not the majority, but everyone that I've met has been very friendly. Everyone seems to like watches.
Yeah.
But the people here definitely like watches. But Dubai, my experience has been wonderful.
Yeah, everyone's cheerful. I don't think I've seen anyone with a sad face. Yeah. That's all. So yeah, it's definitely.
Kurtis, thank you so much. I bothered you there.
No, it's all right.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
So I just commandeered. I grabbed a bloke called Kurtis, he seems he's a young guy, and he's having a nice time at Dubai Watch Week. But so I've just taken you around the circumference, and I'm going to go inside now because there's a number of watches that I would like to take a look at, and hopefully we're fully operating now, and this should be good. Also, I was just thinking what I may do a bit later on when it's dark is take you around again, because the contrast with the day and the evening, is really quite interesting. And I do want to go to Van Cleef & Arpels, only because I took some photos in there yesterday, and they were so good. In fact, they're open right now, so I'm going to go there right now. So I was just thinking, how do I approach this? And I thought, I am just going to have to go in and take you around. Why not? Thank you. So yeah, why don't I whiz you around like this? Okay, so I'll try and show you Giuseppe. Hello. I'll come back. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to let the signage and the booths do the talking, but I'll whiz you round. Now we've got there is Konstantin Chapin there, and I will be coming back there. Hi again. So let me let me whiz round, because I think this gives you a good feel, a good view, and a feel what the venue is like. Now I have to say, some of the GPHG winners and exhibits are here, and if I there you go, you can see the booths. Hopefully they're coming through. Now of course Beaver is here, and yeah, so the pieces aren't on the stand. It's because it's just open, so they might not be there. But I do like JCB's watches. De Bethune, MB&F there. But on this occasion, I'll just walk around first, and we have, of course, then I will come back there. Hello. Yeah, so cool. But let's whiz round first. Grubu Force. In fact, what I've noticed is that any top brands that you can think of seems to be here. So being a watch fan, if you like wristwatches, this is heaven, really, being here. It's really very, very nice. I will come back there. Whenever I'm in groups of people, I always think I'm bothering them with the camera. So I'm always attracted to walk to a place that has less people. Anyway, the MB&F Mad Gallery. So anything that's different and unusual, that MB&F have got their hand in it. And look at that. Look at that for a standing clock. How cool. That is very, very cool. So I will come back. Very, very cool. So, Breitling's here. Look at that. And I will go back to the watches when I spin around again. But I'm wanting to. I hope I am capturing the environment. I think so. And guess what? I've just seen Claire. I didn't see. Hello, Claire. Okay. Byrne watches, John Byrne, and that's his wife Claire. Super. Grand Seiko. Yes, I do want to come back and video those, but let me continue, and I'll get this circuit done, and you'll recognise Dufour there, and his daughter. I should go and say hello. I'll come back, but they are there, and we have Bremont. And but let me continue whizzing around here. You've no idea how I feel so uncomfortable when I've got this camera like this. But I know that the value is in, of course, what you can see. So every watch here, is good. In my opinion, I'm using my words, but every watch is, I'm using my language. Is very high end. It's like you've got the best of the watch industry all here in Dubai, exhibiting, their work. And watches is, I suppose, in this context, it really is also, everything attached to the industry. It's the design, it's the lifestyle, people. It's great. It is super. Louis Vuitton, so cool. Yeah, very, very cool. Dior. Yeah, if you like your high-end luxury goods, this really is the. It's a nice place to be and visit, and I love the fact that they've arranged, things like this, somewhere for you to park your bum, grab some water, unpack your bag, and just chill out. You can be here. It's very, very good. Now, there looks to be some technical demonstrations taking place here. How interesting is that? Look at that. Very, very good. Very, very good. How interesting. I almost want to put the camera down and have a and have a nosy. As I'm walking around, I'm half forgetting that I've got a camera in my hand. And Jacob & Co. And I actually walked past them yesterday, and I thought, that's Mr. Jacob & Co. there. I'll come back and hopefully, show these watches. But this part, I'm literally giving you a look and feel for what the venue looks like. Hello, hello. Work. Everyone seems to be into work at the moment, I'm finding. They seem very popular. And of course, it's a very unique aesthetic. That's okay, that's okay. Carl F. Bucherer. So, Resonance, yes. Benoit. So this is the CEO here. And I'll come back. Rebellion, Oris, Doxa. Let me get to the end here. We have Scottish watches here, and hi Dave.
Hello, how are you?
Very, very well. How are you doing?
I am very good. How are you?
I'm very well, actually. I'm trying to make sure. One of the mistakes you make is you put the camera down. You put the microphone down, or you forget the microphone.
Yeah.
And it's terrible. But of course, you guys will recognise this guy. Dave from Scottish Watches.
Good. Nice. Good to catch you later. Take it easy.
Okay. Hello. It's so uncomfortable shoving a camera in front of people's face. But here's Doxa, and once again, all these display booths, they all seem to be full. And we have Arnold and Son and Janus, and I do like the Doxa dive models there. And once again, I feel like I should put my camera down and go in. Anyway, but let's get to the end of this, and I can spin around here. So what I hopefully have done is a circuit of the Dubai Watch Week venue, and I hope I did it justice. I've got a feeling I look terrible, hot and bothered, and a little bit sweaty, but never mind. So the last video I shot of the venue. So Dubai Watch Week is it's many venues, but this is the main display venue, and we've just gone around in an anti-clockwise motion. And what I'm going to try and do now is actually view some of the watches and chat to people that I'm not very good at, but I'm going to focus on showing the watches. So I should do that right now. Guys, hello again. So the first chap that I came across, Konstantin, of Konstantin Chaikin, and hopefully you can see the name there. Now, the reason why I'm excited is because I know that down here we have the Stargazer, but I've just realised, Konstantin, how are you?
As well, thank you.
Are you enjoying Dubai Watch Week?
Because yes, I'm second time for this exhibition. For me, it's one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must admit, I've had such a lovely experience here, a lovely time here. I'm loving it. I find it interesting. You're the first guy that I've spoken to when I've been doing this video bit in here. Anyway, let's get to this Stargazer. It's a fabulous watch. So this is the Konstantin Chaikin Stargazer. Now, Konstantin, you'll hear Konstantin correct me or tell us about this watch. But one of the things that I found so interesting was it's double-sided. And I wonder, and then I thought to myself, how are you going to deal with the buckle? And I could see from the photos that I saw that you've managed to, oh my goodness, that is absolutely, that was the only thing that I said to myself, how's he done that? But okay, so this watch, I wonder if you, on camera it looks so good. Let me focus in. Konstantin, it's both sides. I know that this is your most complicated watch, but I've got a feeling it's probably more special than that. But anyway, those are my words, but please tell us about this Stargazer.
Okay. I was made this watch for 20th anniversary of my brand.
Yeah.
This is watch connect together my few passions.
Yes.
The first, I love the Richmond collection. I love the Richmonds. It's funny face.
Yeah.
Second one, I love the complication because you know I started my work 20 years ago with tourbillon clock.
Yeah.
After this, I was made a lot of complication timepieces and clock and watches, etc.
Yeah.
And the third, I really love the space time. I mean, astronomical and Martian tourbillon and Martian watch. Is this watch connected of my three passion in one piece?
Yeah.
Totally, this watch for me the most complicated watch I was made, and had of 17 complication. Hours, minutes, day of the week, equation of time, zodiac round, the smallest celestial map in the world, second time zone, star map, long of the day, long of the night here. On the back you can find my
I love I just love that.
A lot of complication also. The tourbillon and a few my invention. For the first, the azimuth complication, this is world premiere. Second one of solar activity 11 years cycle. After this discrete moon phase indicator, this is also world premiere. After this you can find of the high accuracy moon phase here and differential function for correction moon phases.
I like watches anyway, but I'm sure that people that perhaps don't, have a huge interest in watches, they're going to find this fascinating. But if you are a watch fan like myself, I literally look at this and marvel, and I think it's literally two watches together, because you could wear it. I know that people might not want to wear this, the people that want to buy it, but I wear all my watches, and I would find myself wanting to wear that one side one day and spin it around the next day, and you know that you've got two watches on your wrist, and all that mechanical complication and information that you've mechanically put into this watch and made it work. And I'm using my words, but it's a piece of mechanical artwork for sure, but it's also a piece of engineering artwork. I love the strap, how you've, and also the very first thing that I thought to myself, I wonder how you dealt with the buckle. You've just shown me how you manage the buckle situation. You simply twist it 180 degrees. And so that's how you literally wear this watch on one side, flip it over and wear it on the other side. There's only one of these watches, isn't there? Have you only made one of these watches? This is the only one. Because I'm thinking people are going to want this watch, I would have thought. I'm sure that people that like your watches, I'm thinking that, in fact, can I ask you, this was for the only watch, wasn't it?
Yes, I was made it for only watch, approximately 2 years work for it. Plus, you know, only watch auction is postponed.
Yeah.
And now I really happy introduce it on Dubai Watch Week.
Yeah.
And wait about only watch.
Yeah. But I imagine there are some serious collectors out there that want to own this watch. I think there are people that want to own, so I'm just off the top of my head thinking, what might happen to it, or will you keep it, or what's going to happen to this watch?
What happened?
Yeah, will it be auctioned, or will you keep it? Will it eventually go to only watch, or?
No, now we all watchmakers will wait. What you know happens with only watch, but we wait about situation because we receive email from only watch.
Yes.
About postponed for the next year.
Yeah.
And now we wait.
Yeah. It's as I'm. Is it okay if I hold it? Is it okay if I put my hands on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because all I can think, I know this is me and my personality, but I am sure that there are people that buy these sorts of watches and they are thinking, I want to buy that watch, and so they must be thinking, how do I get it? Can they contact you, or do they have to wait for the auction? And if this is the only watch in existence, I imagine that some people will be upset because they will probably know that they won't be able to own it. So I'm just wondering how you keep everyone happy. Using my words. Do you think you might design and build a watch similar to this in the future?
I think because I need work also for the double side design, because this is really interesting thing, because for me interesting work for the double side, for example this Joker face, the one side, second maybe so classical complication, I work together with it, because this is Joker, this is as my DNA. You know, we work together with another complication like this, maybe.
Right. Okay. I imagine that the reason I'm saying this is because I'm also saying to myself, "Gosh, I love this watch," and I know that people that really enjoy these watches, you know, some people are thinking, "How do I get it? How do I possibly own a watch like this?" But that is absolutely super. Konstantin, at that point I'm going to say thank you very much, and I'll take some photos now.
Yes, pleasure.
Okay, Konstantin, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay.
Congratulations.
So
you have the second generation, or third generation actually.
In a moment, I'm going in
fourth generation.
But
you're right.
as I was walking in, I just saw Adrian,
Okay.
Hi, Adrian. And but okay, let's go into MB now. But I wanted to show you the
what have you done to
the sign.
I'm just kidding.
Because,
That's great. That's great.
Booths.
It's a beautiful job, and obviously your dad is doing incredible work. So
It's a nice room.
And okay, so let's.
Absolutely.
I've got a feeling it's going to be busy all day. So I'm going to get into the queue, and but I want to.
I have one there, and there's a second one that's outside. But I'd love to show it to you.
It's so delightful.
You come back?
Now, if I'm
I'll
lucky,
have great pleasure
I should be able to.
It seems so.
At the moment.
So only 50 pieces, huh? 25 and 25 for the moment.
So guys, this very kind gentleman, Harris.
Hi. Hi there.
Hello, Harris. I've slapped a microphone on him, and we've got these fabulous watches. So let's take a look at these now. Harris, first of all,
yes.
This one, I received an email with the images of this, and straight away I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to wait until I'm in Dubai.
You should, absolutely.
And wait to see this in the hand. Okay, so I forget its name.
HM11 Architect.
HM11 Architect. Now,
why Architect?
Why Architect, yes.
Why Architect? Because we took the cues from the incredible architecture from the 1960s and 70s, when a few architects started exploring very organic, unusual shapes for homes, for buildings, and so on.
Okay.
So that's what we took inspiration from. It's built a bit like a house.
Yes.
It's like a central foyer there in the center.
Yeah.
And that sends out information and power to 4 different rooms, if you like, of the house.
Yes.
Each room, just like a house, has a different function.
Yeah.
So like you have a dining room, a kitchen, and so on. Here you would have 4 different rooms. One of them is obviously the time room, which you see right there.
Yeah.
That gives the time, pretty straightforward for a watch.
Yeah.
If you go one over here to your left, you will have the power reserve room.
Oh, brilliant.
So showing the energy contained in the house.
Yes.
Keep going, you'll hit the temperature room.
Oh, right.
Thermometer, because the house needs a thermometer.
That's right.
And last but not least, you have the time setting crown, which is in a way the entrance into the house, because it's a sapphire crystal crown.
Wow.
Transparent. Now you might be wondering, wait a second, when I have this on my wrist,
yes,
how do I see all 4 functions? Not very convenient.
Ah, yes.
That's why the entire case rotates.
Oh.
You can put it in any position you like,
wow.
have whichever room facing you on your wrist.
Oh, wow.
And by the way, every time I give it a 45-degree twist, I'm actually winding the watch.
Ah.
I'm giving every 45 degrees an extra 72 minutes of power reserve.
Oh, wow.
So when it's fully wound, I have 4 days.
Wow.
That's, in a nutshell, HM11 Architect.
Okay, so this is why I waited. I didn't read the email. I thought, I'm going to wait until I'm here. How interesting.
Thank you.
Initially, it reminded me of the rocket propulsion system on satellites.
Very interesting you say that. Yeah, now I see it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But it also reminds me of a flying saucer.
Yes.
But these things I love anyway, so I can't imagine. But these pieces of mechanical artwork, if they encourage you to be thoughtful, to think about things, to think about engineering, it's doing its job. And also the playfulness. I love the fact that it turns so that you can select the function, the function that you want to see. How absolutely cool is that? Look at that. If I just zoom out a little. I'm assuming that the material is steel.
It's actually titanium.
Titanium,
which is why it's so light. I hope you agree.
I did notice that, but I thought I'm just going to ask anyway. But
yes, it's titanium and sapphire crystal, obviously.
Wow.
And pretty compact on the wrist.
Yeah.
Most people think this is a much bigger watch, but it's actually 42 millimeters across in diameter.
Yeah.
So quite wearable.
But do you know, I would wear a watch like this, no problem at all. But I am a little bit out there, I suppose, and I wear all
That's
sorts
a good thing.
But I would match this with something white and something blue, and I would let this do all the talking.
Good idea.
Because what an interesting thing to have on your wrist. Do you know, it is absolutely. If you had said to me, MB&F are making a new watch, what will it look like? I would have said I have no idea, but it will be very different and interesting.
Thank you.
And this definitely does that. Okay, I'm going to put this one down because we don't stop there. Now. Okay, so what's the model reference of this?
So what we're looking at here is the Legacy Machine Perpetual Evo. So it's a perpetual calendar in what we call the Evo case, which is a more sporty case, I guess you could call it that, meaning 80 meters, 80 of water resistance. There's a shock absorber between the movement and the case, so that allows you to do some reasonable sports with it. Rubber strap, obviously, screw down crown. So it's a more everyday type of execution of the perpetual calendar.
Maybe I'm a little bit of an idiot, but do you know, if I was this sort of thing, it really interests me because I love the technical appearance, and I love the 3D aspect and also the engineering, because I know that so much engineering goes in. But I'm also a person that if I was to buy a watch like this, you wouldn't even have to tell me what the complications are or what it does, because I'm not all that bothered. But it's because once you own this, you know you've got a journey of discovery. Because you already own the thing, and you can spend time finding out what all the complications.
Exactly. That's how we approach all of our machines. To us, the complications, the functions, the fact that there's a watch, they're all an excuse to build a beautiful machine.
Yes.
And the machine should hopefully, and I'm very glad you say so, incite you to think about different things, to have a different perspective on things. That's what we're trying to do here.
Because another brand here was talking about the complications, and I said to them, look, I like the watch anyway.
I'll try to convince you of the complications.
But I know that the complications for someone like me is also a bit of treasure that you might find when you own the watch. That is absolutely super.
Very good.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Harris. This is absolutely super. Thank you very much. So I'm at Moser, and I can see there's a moment that I can shove my camera in. And but first of all, look. So we have the pandemonium here. Okay, so I'm really going to have to, try and get this in the hand. I'll do that in a moment. But first of all, I want to show you the booth. Look at that. It's really nice. Okay, but let me speak to Moser and see if I can get my hands on that. So at Moser, I met Berton. Have I pronounced your first name correctly?
Correctly, yes.
Okay, hello again.
How are you?
And then, so this guy is, and we have Tim Mosso and Berton. Now, Berton has actually allowed me to video the pandemonium. So I'm about to go over to that table and take some video of it there. But Berton, thank you very much.
Pleasure, bring it back.
Okay. So guys, you will not believe it, but look what I have. I've got the bear and the pandemonium watch. Now, Moser have very kindly, allowed me to, take a look at this outside of its case. Now, look at that. I can't believe it. This is the pandemonium, and the big brother, well, the youngest brother, he's inside on the mixing deck. Now, those people that know what this watch is will know what I've got in my hand. I almost don't want to touch it. I don't want to drop it or handle it or do anything that could mark it. But you're looking at a watch that this is the only one of its kind in existence. Now, actually, I can remove the pillow. Yes, so I'll put that there. But I'm going to very carefully hold the watch like this. But look at that. That is absolutely. So I'm very nervous actually holding this watch. I am so okay. Such a super watch. Some chap has walked up to me, filming it. Hello. And look at that. What a treasure, hey? This is, thank you. What an absolute treasure. And a privilege to be here and have the pandemonium in my hand. That is so, so cool. I don't know what to say apart from this is fabulous. And I'm going to stop the video right now. But I think we've got, let me zoom out. And I'm going to hopefully get some photos of this, and I shall do that right now. So I had to show you Tim Mosso. He was at the side of me a moment ago, and I thought I was a little bit starstruck actually, because any watch fan is going to know who both these guys are. But Tim on the right, he's Mr. Watch Expert, and he looks to be doing a quick interview with Berton of Moser. And I thought, why don't I just show you this? Edward's here, just here, and once again, you know, look at this place. We have Tim Mosso doing an interview with Moser. We have, I'm assuming every single person in here is a watch fan. We have this gentleman here wearing the coolest outfit ever. I do like that. And yeah, look at that. I thought we okay. There is Tim and Berton. I was over at Moser and I noticed this gentleman, and I grabbed him, and I thought he looked so cool. I shoved a microphone. Hello, I'm Stephen. Hello.
Hi, Stephen. Welcome to Dubai, the land of color, the land of beauty, and the land of innovation. What happens here is magic. I expect everyone to come to the Dubai Watch Week, experience the magic together. Great work, the Siddiqui family, and great work to all the watchmakers. Viva Dubai.
Thank you that was brilliant. Thank you very, very much. So, Tim is now with Edward, so I thought, I'm just going to film this. It looks great. So I've just bumped into this guy again. I grabbed him outside, and because I was chatting about, you know, it's a nice environment here, but nice to bump into you again.
Yeah, nice to see you.
And so I think I asked you how you're finding Dubai and Dubai Watch Week, but it's nice to see you in here. And so tell me a bit more about why you're here. Is it purely because you're interested in watches?
Yeah, I'm just interested in watches. I think a couple of years ago I came to Dubai Watch Week just kind of like off a bit of a, I'll go check it out. I just really enjoyed it, so I thought, you know, I'll definitely be coming again this time. Yeah. And I feel like it's more well attended. Not that last time wasn't, but it was in the middle of COVID, so it was a bit quieter. I think now there's more brands, there's more people. It's like, and I kind of got my head around it a bit. It's not so like jaw-dropping, but it is. Yeah. It's great.
Because I know you're wearing an undone, and I know you have to be a bit of a watch fan to know what that watch is. And so when I saw you, I thought he's wearing a very cool watch. I wonder if he is a watch fan.
Yeah.
What else have you? What have you seen here that you particularly like?
So I bumped into Artia, which I hadn't seen before, but they do like sapphire cased watches. They do one with like a sapphire bracelet, and like all the colour changing sapphire, ones that are like monoblock but with two colours. That one really stood out. I was like, wow, I like that. There was a Hublot one which I don't really look at much Hublot stuff. No one really talks about them, and if they do, it's not positive. But I went and had a look around and thought there actually is a lot of good quality stuff there. But there's that. I just was in ID Geneva doing a talk about sustainable big watches that they're making. I saw they've got a prototype for one there that's pretty interesting. I like that as well.
Yeah. Gosh, and I feel that I can answer some of my questions, like, are you enjoying yourself? I know that you are. Yeah. But you, so you've mentioned the sapphire crystal case. So that's a material that you found yourself being interested in, watches made of sapphire crystal. Yeah. Because I like precious metal. I like gold, platinum, and I do like the sapphire pieces. So I find that very interesting. And of course here, you've got everything here.
Yeah, you can just walk around, you can see anything you can think of in a watch, you're going to find it.
Yeah. Do you know, thank you. I've literally just stopped, I doorstopped this guy again. And anyway, thank you so much for saying hello. And it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's really, really good
Yeah.
event, and it's just a fun
Okay.
place.
I will probably bump into you again.
Probably.
Okay. Okay, guys, look. Okay, I'm a little bit starstruck, so Tim, if I stumble on my words, pick me up.
It's all good.
But I'm going to use my words. But this guy here is Mr. Watch Knowledge. You are, and so
I got Dan Reuter, and I got the Garrica 6 right there. So Brooklyn and Norfolk.
Very. And your colour, I know that green is your colour.
That is my signature color.
Yeah.
Dan actually had a beautiful strap made, color of the dial and the details of the hands. So beautiful royal blue with green stitching, and then he upped the ante with a full neon green strap for the summer. And I broke it out again because it's Dubai and it gets hot out here.
Yeah.
So this will be the last time probably this year I wear this strap before I switch over to leather. But Dan, if you're out there, thank you so much. And Dave, if you're out there, thank you as well.
That is so cool. I have one question for you.
Yes.
Dubai Watch Week. I'm having a great. I've had a very good time here so far. What's your favourite thing, or what's your favourite thing you've seen since you've been here? I mean, it might be the coffee, or
I would say my favorite thing is collectors, because unlike a lot of the big trade shows, this is completely consumer facing.
Yes.
So people are coming here to see the watches that they're going to buy, whereas if you show up to something like Watches and Wonders Geneva, a lot of fun, but you're mostly going to be looking at things in vitrines and have very little access unless you're a member of the press or you're a dealer. So my favorite thing here is end users and the fact that they get to enjoy the pieces as much as the press or the dealers do.
Brilliant. Tim, that's brilliant. Tim, I'm starstruck. And very nice to meet you. Okay.
Hey, cyberspace.
Okay, thank you. So, guys, the reason why I stopped this lady, Barbara, of what's on her wrist.
You got it right. Took you a couple tries, but yeah, you nailed it.
Okay, it's because I was doing some research, and so I saw this lady on YouTube a couple of times, and I knew you were coming to Dubai Watch Week, and I said to myself, I bet I'd bump into her, and sure enough, I bumped into Tim, and I bumped into Barbara, and so I know that you're going somewhere, so I'm going to be very, very quick.
Okay.
But it's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
And what's one cool thing about Dubai Watch Week that you experienced so far?
Well, this is my 4th time at Dubai Watch Week. I've been coming since 2017.
So yeah.
So it's there are a multitude of cool things about it. My favorite thing about it is community. The community has grown. The first time I went, and that was not even the first time Dubai Watch Week existed. I think it started in 2015. But I've also been to Horology Forum in London and in New York last year, so they have their sort of traveling show in between the Dubai years.
Yeah.
And community, it is just running into people, you stopping me.
Yeah.
You know, Tim is on my, I'm going to moderate a panel with Tim and James Dowling in a little less than an hour. It's just seeing old friends, seeing people that you don't see at Watches and Wonders and other watch-related events are here. It's wonderful. It's also, culturally just so different from being in the United States, and I love it. I love the Emirati folks, and I love the Siddiqui family, and I love being here. It's like family being here.
I really do share what you've said because I've experienced it. And before I let you go, I know you have to go.
I do have to go.
Is what's on your wrist?
I've got it set up, yeah.
Okay.
So what's on my wrist right now is Norcane Adventure, which I just got. I turned 50.
Oh gosh.
So
what's on your wrist?
So this is my Norcane. I'm repping Norcane. I also have their backpack, which is I just took off my arm. The Adventure, and I am also wearing an Alexander Shurikov, so German made. Because when you're at Dubai Watch Week, you have to double wrist. I mean, who are you if you're not double wristing?
Tim was also.
Yes, everybody's double wristing. You got to get with the program, brother.
I know.
You do.
Okay, I'm underdressed.
Okay.
Okay.
I am gonna go. I gotta go do my debate.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. So, you guys will probably recognise Andrew Morgan.
Hello.
Of Watchfinder & Co. and...
Andrew Morgan Watches. Like, comment, subscribe.
I've actually just met Tim Mosso, and I was starstruck.
Yes.
And if I'm honest, I'm a little bit starstruck at chatting to you because it's a little bit like because I've seen your content and you're a little bit famous and you know a lot about watches. The last thing I want to talk about with you is watches, apart from which one do you like. And anyway, Dubai Watch Week, and Andrew was actually with his wife, who is sat down here, and they were explaining that they were out partying all night, ripping up the town.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you were or you weren't.
We stayed up late last night talking about watches for a long time.
Wow.
It's the place to talk watches. I mean, you mentioned Tim Mosso. He knows more about watches than I can ever know. He's probably forgotten more about watches than I know. So if you want to talk about watches, don't feel intimidated. I also don't know very much either.
Oh.
I've heard of Rolex. Rolex? I think
Rolex.
that's one.
Aren't they they're the big one, aren't they?
I think they're the subsidiary to Tudor.
That's the one.
I've heard.
Yeah. But you know, when I think of you, I do think I put you in that. I think of Tim. You're in that category. I don't want to say anything that's not correct, but for me, when I've looked at your channels, it's to become educated. I actually watch your content, thinking I'm going to learn something here because I've seen your video and the watch description or something, and so I thought it was very, very cool.
Oh, thank you very much. Do you think of me often? Do you think of me before going to sleep?
Not with your wife here. No.
Oh, I really appreciate it though. You know, it's amazing to be here with so many people who have watched the videos and to talk to them and meet them because you guys are my livelihood. I don't have the ability to do what I do and enjoy what I enjoy without you guys. So thank you so much for everyone who does watch. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you all do.
I think we really do. And am I right saying that this is your first time at Dubai Watch Week?
It's also my first time in Dubai.
Wow.
So imagine my surprise when it absolutely bucketed it down with rain last night. It's the desert, but there you go. So stranger things have happened. Dubai Watch Week, rain. It's been quite fantastic.
Partying until 5 a.m. talking about wristwatches, do you know, it's my own experience at Dubai Watch Week has been marvelous. I really have had a good time for lots of reasons, and one of the things I keep noticing is how you feel very safe and secure here. Mm-hmm. A gentleman had left his iPhone on the chair next to me, and I knew not to touch it, and the lady next to us, she didn't touch it. 10 minutes later, he walks up, his iPhone is there, and you knew it wasn't going to be lost. And it was quite a delightful thing. Anyway, but it is lovely here. But I want to ask you, what's the highlight so far you've had here?
I don't know. It's all so overwhelming. I'm so very tired. I might have to go back home next week and digest and then discover. But really, so I've been to Watches and Wonders a few times before.
Yeah.
It's a very impressive show. Huge stands, amazing displays. Yeah. Here is so much more personal.
Yeah.
You can meet your heroes at the brands and talk to them face to face and learn about their product directly from them.
Meet their heroes
so
face to face. I was pointing at you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And just to meet other people who are like-minded. Like this is very much it's like Comic-Con, but for people who like watches.
Yeah.
It's really... Yeah. Although I don't know if Comic-Con is any good anymore. I don't know. I've heard people say it's rubbish. But if Comic-Con is still good, that's what this is like.
Yeah.
It's just stuff... They just leave. So we were at the Moser stand.
Yes.
And they have a tray open, and they've got some of their most iconic pieces. They've got the cheese watch, the Swiss icons, the Swiss Alp Final Edition. Yeah. And they just leave it open. It's just there for people to go and have a look at and enjoy and try on.
I actually wandered over because they had the Pandemonium watch there, and they let me hold it in my hand and play with it. But not only that, Constant Chaikin, I interviewed him and held in my hand the Stargazer. Yeah, I know. I'm still thinking to myself, how did that happen?
Yeah. Why did I not run away with that as fast as I could?
Yeah.
Was that your favourite watch so far? Then, do you think?
When I first saw it, because it's two watches. Well, it's a whole watch, but it's like because it's reversible. And I saw the strap mechanism, and I thought that's how he's been able to engineer the strap being reversible. But how's he made the buckle reversible? But you won't believe it, the buckle does a 180.
Oh,
so
wow.
the buckle is reversible. The strap and the design of the case is all reversible. So the watch, you can wear it one side, flip it over, and rebuckle it, and it's amazing. I think it. Look, I like all the watches here, but my favourite right now is the Constantin Chokin, actually, Stargazer. Yeah, but I like them all, and the Pandemonium. I don't want to miss anybody out.
The
anyway.
Pandemonium is very special.
Yeah.
And I think there is a huge opportunity for them to do a continuation of a streamlined case with an LM101 movement inside, that kind of combination.
Yeah.
It's peak watchmaking. Everyone can pack up and go home after that watch, I think. That's it, it's done.
You've just said something. It's peak watchmaking. I was thinking, is it like the film industry? No, because I think because everyone is genuinely nice, it appears. Everyone is sort of understated so far. It is very nice. Tim Mosso said that one of these highlights is meeting collectors here. And another lady said that she liked the atmosphere and the friendliness. You said something similar. My favourite is the Stargazer by Constantin Chokin. I'm all about the objects.
Forget the people. Give me the watches. That's what we're all here for.
Anyway, Andrew's wife is I feel like I'm dragging. I feel like I'm dragging him away. I'm going to say goodbye, Andrew. It's lovely to bump into you.
Thank you so much.
And so cool.
It's a pleasure to speak to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm at Doxa, and I know that there's a break, and I very briefly met Aude. Hello, Aude, and I've pulled out. I've pulled out these 4 watches, and I really like them. So I sort of want to look at them because I like them anyway. But what I will do is I'll film them now, and Aude will be there to answer any of my questions or correct me. So I shall do that now.
And I give you explanation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you so much for being there. I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to people that have seen my channel, because I've seen this watch before. That I think it was released for Geneva Watch Days.
Yes, it was released for the Geneva Watch Days.
Yeah.
This is a sub 300T, 300 Beta Charpenter.
Yeah.
This is the first time Doxa is using gold.
Yeah.
And this is a ceramic case. And we had very good success when we launched this watch. This is not a limited edition.
Yes.
Available on the website.
Yeah. Because I filmed the CEO of Doxa wearing this. Actually.
Oh yes,
yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, yes. He's around here. You should arrive.
And today, because I'm wearing black, it would look that would look good on. Anyway, but so this is the 300T.
No, 300 Beta.
Beta.
Yeah,
yes.
Charpenter.
Yes. Okay. But it's this design that I particularly like. And one of the reasons I pulled this watch out is because it's actually a watch that I really like myself. And when I first walked in, I put this on, and the strap is actually all set. By coincidence, it actually fits me.
Perfectly.
Look at
this
that.
This is a sub army.
Yes.
With a bronze bezel.
Yeah.
And this is a re-edition of the Doxa Army.
Yeah.
We had some years ago.
So
very beautiful.
Yeah. But do you know what the funniest thing is? This is actually a watch that I like, and I'd like to own it. So when I'm got it on the camera like this, what's interesting is my mind is saying, "Oh, Stephen, that looks cool. You should get this." And then I'm thinking, but what should I say about it on camera? Apart from I really like it, but I like the way it feels.
Yes, it's very comfortable on the wrist.
Yeah.
And you can see the rubber is very comfortable.
Yeah.
And,
it feels luxurious, and it has this very quality appearance.
It doesn't smell. It's a very good quality.
Yeah. You know, that is really super. And actually, I've just thought there's some music in the background, and I don't know if it comes through the microphone. It might not actually. But anyway, if people can hear some music, it's because there's some lovely music in the background here. Anyway, but this is it's the colorway that I really like. The dial and the bronze bezel. That is super. Okay, that is absolutely super. I really do. I mean, this watch in particular is right up my, style and choice of diver. That is lovely. Because I'm on camera, I know I should also show. This I believe you released for Dubai Watch Week.
Yes, this is a novelty for the Dubai Watch Week.
Yeah.
This is the Sediki edition.
Yeah.
Done for Sediki. Limited edition of 50 timepieces with a dial in the mother of pearl.
Right.
This is the first time Doxa is using mother of pearl in this collection. And it's style with a rubber strap and with a steel strap like this one, like Granderie.
Yeah. Wow. You can see that we're very spoiled for...
Here is the strap, so...
Right.
Available two strap.
Yes.
And limited edition of 50 timepieces.
Wow. And I love the strap. But I also like this watch, and now I've got it in my hand like this. I love the colorway. It really feels like someone's taken time to design this, to get the colors right. And also, I've got a feeling that this is going to fit me as well. So let me put that on.
Yes, you have to. Sorry, it's a prototype.
That's okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I think we've got it there. Yeah. Look at that. Actually, I like the colour of this, but it's the design that I really like, and then the colourways are, to your particular taste. But I can feel myself wanting both this one and the army. But that is lovely. With a white t-shirt, blue shorts, blue flip-flops. How cool is that going to look? That is really super. And I think what I'd like to do is let's put the there we go. Let's put these two together because I do like them both. Look at that. So we've got the army and we've got the Dubai, the Dubai Watch Week. That's lovely. That is really very, very nice. And I feel like I want to spend more time, fiddling around. But because I'm on camera, and because there is a fourth watch here, and because I like chronographs. So which model reference is this?
This is a chrono, the Sub 200 chrono with the second generation.
Right.
So we worked it, and we work on the dial and the size. And
So I also, there are two styles of watches. There are three styles of watches I like: diver, chronographs, and then highly complicated watches. And so this is, right in that, it's one of my most favourite complicated. I won't undo that, but you can imagine what that looks like. It's going to look great. And orange is associated to diving for some reason. And I know that Doxa, you have many orange dial-based diving watches. So it's a colour that I think looks fabulous. You can actually wear it with it. Well, I wear it with anything. But I love the chronograph aspect of it. And I actually use these watches to time eggs and meat when I'm cooking and pasta. So believe it or not, I literally put on a mechanical watch with a chronograph or a dive watch with the bezel to time me cooking. So it's just another way that I enjoy these watches. But look at that. It's super.
The exact name is a sub 200 Seagram.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was.
Oh, that's okay. I'm familiar with these. Well, I'm familiar with the Doxa design, and but it's so nice to have them once again in your hand and have them on camera like this. It's super. Aud, thank you very, very much.
Thank you for coming.
Okay, thank you. So I'm at Van Cleef & Arpels, and what's inside here looks really cool. And I thought I don't want to go away and not have to show you what's inside here. So I'm going to do that now. Okay. So I think the way for me to do this is just to walk in. So let me do that. Hello again. Okay, so this is the entrance, and all of a sudden you're greeted with this lovely feeling of, you know, someone's done some design work here, and I find this very striking, and hopefully you can see it on camera, but it says Van Cleef & Arpels, the poetry of time, and I thought, you know, it's a really nice thing to walk into this. This is the entrance of Van Cleef & Arpels, but I want to capture on film what it looks and feels like to be here. So I thought, why don't I just walk and take you through this environment like this, because it really is quite lovely. Now, what I may do is walk up to this poetry of time explanation here. So if you're watching this on video, you could pause right there, and this will tell you what this exhibition, this display, is actually doing. But look at this. So if I just come back, you're greeted with this super entrance. Look at that. Let's see if I can zoom out so that it's so cool. Okay, but let's walk in. What I'm noticing straight away is this this blue entrance to this lovely, colourful. It's like a pastel pink and a dark blue surrounding. Now, just remember, I'm at Dubai Watch Week, and this is a Van Cleef & Arpels. This is in essence a display of their work. Now, this is the entrance here. Look at that. And I will take some still images so that you can hopefully capture the feeling of what being here is like. But this is like a display. It's like a hoarding that you see. It's a way of Van Cleef & Arpels showing you some of the timepieces that they make. Now, straight away, you know, my own words are, you know, each of these watches is a piece of artwork. You know, they really are. And I don't know much about them, but I think the important thing is that I can capture the look and feeling of what these pieces, you know, what they look like, how they appear on film like this, and also the setting. Now, straight away when you walk in, you're greeted with this this display. Obviously, it's like being in a little village. I don't know. I suppose a village is the right thing to call it, and I sort of love these flowers that are displayed like that. And of course, you know, this marvelous jewellery is being displayed in these shop window-like things. And so, you know, this is, you know, once again, you know, if you think about it, this is a display, a product display of Van Cleef & Arpels wristwatches and jewellery. And just being here is very pleasant in itself. And hopefully I'm capturing the mood, the look and feel. So I'll just quietly walk in here. So it looks like there's a presentation. It looks super. Look at that. In fact, I'll just whiz in here and see. You should get a nice feeling for what this place looks and feels like. It reminds me of an IMAX cinema. Look at that. It's really quite impressive, and I think simply coming along to see this display and seeing some of the jewellery being presented like this is very cool. I must say this is one of the most it's one of the most appealing displays I think I've ever come across. Just being in this room. Anyway, I'm trying not to annoy people. Let me whiz out. And okay. So hopefully I've captured what it's like being in there. It is it's super. It really is. And so if we go into this room, once again the texture and the tone of the room is a little different. So I'm just going to speak quietly. I love these clouds. Aren't they cool? And once again we've got this structure, this building that's annexed to one of the streets of this display. How cool is that? I was going to go in this direction, but I'll come out of there. But how cool! I think you can get a feeling. Hopefully, I'm capturing it. Hopefully, you look at that. So. I don't know too much about this jewellery, but that looks something very special to me. That looks very, very cool. But look at the presentation. If I step back for a moment and if I zoom out, you should look at that. How super that looks. It's very, very nice. Now, I don't know if this is an additional... oh no, this is just part of... This is the end of this... is that part of it? Okay.
No, this is not part of the
Okay. So there you go. Actually, look at that. If I reverse back here, look at that. So remember, this is a display of watches and jewellery. You are inside a display. So it's very... Anyway, I'm enjoying it because it's different and it's so pleasant. It's I suppose, let's have a look at this. I suppose it's a display village. And look at that. The colour works very well with the camera lens. I hope I am capturing it on video like this. The colour is lovely. Oh, so let's go down this entrance here. And so we have a different colour tone here, and look at that. So in this room, it looks to me that we have some people explaining some of the technology used in manufacture and perhaps how they build some of these machines. It's very, very nice. Look at that. It's very nice. Okay, so I shall come out of this room and let's go along here. So I think I'm in the main part, and although I can see a room here. What was that? The entrance? That was where I came through. And there's a little alleyway there. Oh no, that's a mirror. Anyway, I think I've touched most of the rooms, but once again, using my words, this is the Van Cleef & Arpels, well, I'm calling it a display village. And I don't think I've been similar things, but this is one of the most impressive displays that I've ever witnessed. And it's worth coming here just because it's such a nice place to actually be and view and see what's going on. Anyway, this is Van Cleef & Arpels. So this is a very brief 360 view of the Van Cleef & Arpels display village. It's a display, and it's like this wonderful, pleasant village. The whole thing is a display, and in a moment I'll have done 360. So hopefully you've got a look and feel. But how about that? That is a display, and I suppose I should go to one of these display windows. And so this is the watch that we are looking at here. Look at that! How cool is that? Anyway, this is Van Cleef and Arpels. At the Dubai Watch Week. It's so cool. So I did an email. I'm sorry, I am getting tired now. I did a video earlier today, and when it was in the sunshine, and I was very hot, and I thought to myself, later in the day, at this time of the day, where the sun hasn't set but it's setting, and it's about 5:30, I think. In fact, what does my watch say? 5:30. There we go. So Dubai Watch Week, 5:30 in the evening. The temperature is lovely. The environment feels great. There's such a lovely feeling here. And what I want to do is once again walk around the circumference of the main venue to give you a look and feel what it feels like to be here. And there's Van Cleef and Arpels. That is, it's so cool in there. And I've done a video inside there. It's very, very cool. But I thought, let's whiz around, and they show part. So they have lots of the brands inside the centre, and then around the circumference we've got the big brands. And in fact, I've just thought to myself, I need to do a 180, because if I go the other way, we will come across Rolex, and hopefully we can now access Rolex, and I'm going to have to go in there, I think. So let me do that. But if I keep the camera rolling, I think it gives you a good feeling, a good view of what it feels like to be here. So, and if you've seen the other video that I took during the day, you might see a contrast. But the lighting now is so much better, and also the temperature is absolutely perfect. I think it's in the 20s. It's super. But yeah, so this bit earlier was cordoned off because it actually rained last night, which is great. But there is Rolex. So because Rolex is quite popular, it might be that I can't get in the building. Okay, so we've got, I can see some barriers there indicating that we might not be able to get in. But actually I can see some people inside, so maybe I will. But anyway, I'm going to chat to these guys now, and hopefully I can get in. So I'm just outside Rolex, and luckily it is going to be open, but they are preparing it. So in about half an hour I will come back, but hopefully we're going to be able to take the camera inside there. And now yesterday I did actually take photographs inside there, so I do have something, but I should come back. It looks so cool. Look at that. It's very, very cool. And if I whiz around this way, there you go. Okay, and there's Jacob and Co. I'm married. Hello.
How are you? You're good.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This is Dubai Watch Week. You literally bump into, well, you don't literally. My experience is, I walk a meter along this thing here, and you bump into people that you recognise from YouTube, or friends, or people that have just become friends. So it's very sociable here. It's very nice. Anyway, I'm going to come back to Rolex after this. So. Ciao for now, and Rolex next. So the reason that I'm standing here is because you won't see it on the camera just yet, but there's a drone, and the guys operating the drone are there. It looks so cool. Look at that. So this guy, I imagine, is on the camera. This guy is flying the thing. This guy is just being cool, and there's a lady being very cool. But if we come over, there it is. Hopefully you can hear it. So I'm outside Grand Seiko, and I've been waiting all day for there to be less people here, but they've just said yes, I can go in there now and touch some of the Grand Seiko pieces. So I shall do that now. So I thought I would very quickly show you the booth. It looks super. Look at that. And I'm a little excited because I am a Grand Seiko fan, and they very kindly pulled out some watches that I can take a look at. So I shall just stop the camera and so that we can see better. But I just wanted to say thank you to these Grand Seiko people. They are so kind. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So look at these now. Straight away, I want to look at all of them, but let me, yeah, that's lovely. In fact, I could put this in the middle. Let me put that there. Oh yeah, that looks great. So this is the, yeah, that's a lovely. Look at the colour of that dial. That is, it's really super. Yeah, I think that's a covering on the case back. But look at that. In the hand, these watches, I mean, all these watches, I find that when you hold them in the hand, they always feel that you're holding something very luxurious. And the build quality seems to seep through. And look at that buckle. It's really lovely. And I know this has a power reserve, and of course Grand Seiko is famous for the spring drive, and I think the spring drive is one of the best movements in the world. It's a combination of high technology and traditional craftsmanship. It's really super. But that looks, the leather, I don't know if you can see on camera, but the leather is a dark blue colour. It is absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, I'm so I'm wanting to get my hands onto this piece in particular because it's the diver, and I think the material is titanium. And the moment I hold it, you can tell it's titanium because of the weight of it is it has that titanium weight and sort of quality feel. But that is super. Look at that. Now, this style of diver is one of my own personal favourites, and I've actually owned a couple of Seikos, not Grand Seiko. Grand Seiko is literally the next level up, and I know many people consider Grand Seiko to be one of the top build qualities of wristwatches you can buy in the world. And once again, at Dubai Watch Week, you sort of expect, this level of craftsmanship. But look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. And in the hands, I keep saying that, but it feels like you're holding a piece of mechanical artwork. And I do love the design style that's sort of owned by Grand Seiko and Seiko. That is lovely. Look at that. That is absolutely super. Now, so we have. So this was a GPHG candidate.
It's LGH005.
Yes.
GPHG.
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah. And the dial. Which dial is this?
White watch.
White.
White watch.
Yes. Look at that. Now you probably can't on camera see the texture of the dial, although I bet you can. But that dial is something that you look at and you feel yourself falling into it. Your eye is taken to the indices and how they shine and sparkle. But the bezel is the dial is lovely. I mean, that's a very smart watch. That is super. And of course, look at that display case back. That is super. these really are lovely watches. Actually, the watches that we've got here, I actually really like them myself, and I was able to choose them because I actually really really like them. So I feel very privileged to be looking at these. That is absolutely super. I have to say thank you once again to Grand Seiko. Aren't these great? Anyway, once again, Grand Seiko, thank you very much.
Of course, Richard, come on. Do this in my sleeve.
So I've just walked up to this young lady and this gentleman, and but what caught my attention was the timepiece that this young lady is wearing. And then I learned that it's Beauvais, and of course Beauvais is here. Now straight away, when I say a Beauvais, I'm saying it correctly, aren't I?
You are.
Yeah.
You're absolutely saying it correctly. In French, it's Beauvais.
Yes.
It's a Swiss brand,
Yeah.
family-owned brand, 100% independent. My father's the owner and CEO of the brand.
Oh wow. So what's your first name?
Audrey.
Audrey.
Raffi.
Okay. Hello, Audrey.
We only make about 1,000 timepieces a year.
Yes.
So we're very exclusive, very limited. We have manufacture in Switzerland, and we manufacture about 95% of all of our components.
Wow. Wow.
And this is one of the...
It's very striking.
Yes. This is a limited edition of 7. And this
Wow.
one actually won the Mechanical Exception Award at the 2020 GPHG.
Wow. Wow.
And if you want to see something that a gentleman might want to
yes.
wear,
Yes.
then guess what?
Oh, wow.
There's a very lovely masculine-looking Beauvais timepiece.
This is a Virtuoso 8,
Yes.
Chapter 2.
Wow.
With a black DLC case.
Yes.
On this one you also have a 10-day power reserve, so you
Yeah.
can see the indicator, it's right here.
Yeah.
This dial is the power reserve indicator.
Yeah.
Over here you have the big date
Yes.
with the number of the limited edition. I believe this is number 6 of 8.
Wow.
We also have, at Beauvais, we have about 20 patents. One of
Yes.
the patents is our double spherical winding system, which means that a 10-day power reserve timepiece will take you about 5 days, the same as a 5-day power reserve timepiece to fully wind.
Wow. Wow.
So you can wind so much faster. And one of the key things that you're seeing here that there is the crown at 3.
Yes.
The Dumea collection. There the crown is surprisingly at 12. The Fourier collection.
Yes.
Yes. And this harks back to the origins of Beauvais, where pocket watches were made. And you can see there's a bow at the top.
Yes.
And it harks back to those days where pocket watches were made.
Yeah, I love the aesthetic.
The aesthetic is lovely, isn't it?
But I love how it draws you in. I mean, I literally was walking by, and I bothered you. I literally bothered you because of the watch you were wearing.
You can bother me all day about watches,
Okay.
not a problem.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. So the reason why I've walked in front of this guy is because I'll turn the camera around. Hold on. The reason that because in Geneva, at Geneva Watch Days, that's right. What's your first name?
Abdullah.
Abdullah.
Yes.
Abdullah walked up to me. We were chatting in the Beau Rivage Hotel, I think.
That's right.
And I had a little box that was given to me, and it was a very useful little box.
Yeah,
and so what happened is, in conversation, Abdullah said to me I should come to Dubai Watch Week, and that's why I am here right now.
I hope you're liking it.
Because I met this guy. Now, it's been lovely for many reasons, but I thought to myself I might see you here, and then I could blame you for one flight and a hotel. And
I hope this was worth it.
Oh, it's literally my experience so far has been so delightful, so when I'm not here, I'm going to reflect on my time here, and I've met so many wonderful people.
You should keep coming here.
I'm going
It's
to.
a wonderful place.
Abdullah, Dubai is great, and this is a wonderful fair. And it's so nice to bump into you again.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised.
Okay.
Nice to see you.
Very, very nice to
Have a
see
nice
you. Same to you.
Bye-bye.
Same to you. Okay, guys, I'm so fortunate that anyone that knows watches will recognise this guy. And Max is very, very kindly, because I've grabbed him, we started to have a conversation. But what Max said to me, I thought to myself, I have to get that on camera. So I'm going to spin around the camera. Hold on. Okay, Max, once again, thank you so much for allowing me to just grab you. But can you please repeat to me what you just said?
So we were talking about our team.
Yes.
And you were telling me that the people in my team are amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed with that. And I've
Yeah.
realized over years that there are two sorts of people in the world. They're missionaries and mercenaries.
Yes.
And we're on a mission. So I try and find the very few missionaries, and I
Yes.
definitely don't want any mercenaries in my team. And that's one of the many secrets of having a great team.
And do you know, my experience, because I've come into, I've met you, I've grabbed you, and I've met Arno, and Arno didn't know who I was from Adam, and he was so lovely, and now I email him, and you know, he's, in fact, all your colleagues that I've met have been super, and I feel like they've become friends. And I feel like I can email them and say, hey, how are you doing? And I was so impressed. But look, I'm aware that I've just grabbed you. I know you're busy, and there's some people behind us waiting to meet you. So Max, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. So at Dubai Watch Week, I mean, there is JCB, Jean-Claude Biver, and I haven't moved more than a meter from where I was standing with Max Busa, and JCB's there. And I heard him a moment ago. I heard his laugh, and I thought I've got to, you know, show you JCB again and this stand. But I don't want to bother. I don't want to bother. Anyway, I'm a little starstruck actually. These are big personalities in the watch industry. You know, it really is a very pleasant experience once again to be here. And I thought I would show you the environment again. And I think I've chosen a very busy evening to be here. Anyway, it's great. So I'm a little starstruck, Jean-Claude Biver, because I think the watch, anyone that likes watches is going to recognise you. I feel very privileged to see you again and say hello. But I'll turn the camera around because people want to see and hear you. Hold on. Jean-Claude, thank you. Tell me one thing what has delighted you this time at Dubai Watch Week?
What has surprised me is the new dimension, what it means, Dubai Watch Week.
Okay.
It has increased their dimension,
Yes.
their influence, and the participation of the brands hugely.
Yes.
That's the first thing that impresses me.
Yes.
The second thing is the general quality of
Yes.
all the suppliers, of all the brands.
Yeah.
The quality is incredible. Number three, what has also surprised me is the feeling of security.
Yes.
Here we feel totally insecure. The watches are there.
Yeah. Jean-Claude, a lady and I were sat over here, and a gentleman had left his mobile phone on the seat, and the pair of us said to each other, just leave the phone, because in half an hour or 10 minutes or tomorrow the owner will come back and no one will have taken the phone.
That's what I said.
Yes.
The feeling of security
Yeah.
is really strong here.
Yeah.
And the last but not least, people are generous, people are happy,
Yes.
people are not arrogant,
Yes.
people are calm.
Yes.
It's extraordinary.
Yeah. I absolutely agree, and that's my experience. And but Jean-Claude, I'm so conscious that I've just grabbed you. I want to say thank you very much, and it's lovely to meet you again. And I love your watch. I love your watches.
Thank you.
Jean-Claude, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So anyone watching this video is going to recognise this stand. This is the Jan Edox pose with, of course, the watch. And whenever I see that watch, I always think of you actually from Geneva Watch Days. And I'm so happy, I'm very delighted that I bumped into you. And Aud earlier was super, and I looked at the new model for Dubai Watch Week, the Siddiqui,
yes,
and the Army. And the Army I like, but now I've seen the Siddiqui, I think I prefer. Well, I love them both, but in particular, I do like the Dubai Watch Week release.
Okay, yes,
that is super. And in fact, I'm just going to spin the camera over to some of your pieces because I know there's a lot of Doxa fans out there.
Yes.
And actually, let me just show the people this piece again. That is cool. Yeah, that is so cool. And once again, Jan, I'm a little bit, I keep saying this, but I'm a little bit starstruck because I keep meeting people that I've seen before and I like them and I like their products. And so one of the things I want to do is actually grab the watches and take a look at them.
Okay.
So having to chat to people as well,
okay,
I find difficult. But just because I know so many people like Doxa, I wanted them to see what you've got here.
Well, I just put my hands in between.
Yes.
So if you were talking about also the limited edition,
yes,
this is very unique for Doxa to use a mother of pearl dial.
Yes.
And why a mother of pearl? Because also in close collaboration and long-term friendship with the family Siddiqui.
Yes.
Which technically, that the grandfather of Siddiqui in the 50s,
yes,
Doxa was one of the first brands he started to distribute in the 50s.
In the 50s?
Yes.
Wow.
And so here the mother of pearl, going back to this explanation, was also used because here the strong link here in the Emirates with the ocean had to do and still has to do with the pearl divers.
Wow.
And so this has a rich tradition in this country, and so that's why we have chosen also to commemorate the family to the Emirates and to choose a mother of pearl diver.
But the colorway, the white strap and the blue color, and hopefully I'm showing it on the video, but it's such a lovely watch. I actually wore it earlier, and I found myself liking it as much as the Army, and I know the Army is there.
Yes.
But this, it has a very sporty, so I'm using my words.
Yes, absolutely.
But it has a sporty, it's very attractive. And when I see that, I think to myself, I might wear blue shorts and a white t-shirt.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
So, and if you combine this and also the first launch we did with the 300 Beta, Beta stands for a really extension. It stands also in Greek for being the number 2. It's continuation. And within this line, we started first with the ceramic 18 karat gold.
Yeah.
So we are following the limited edition with the mother of pearl, and with this is not yet finished. So within this line you will see more.
Yeah, it's the when I see that well, actually, Doxa for me has a very unique signature of design.
Yes,
and when I see watches look similar, I always think of Doxa, especially this one here behind you with the orange dial. I think that is very. That's very iconic Doxa.
Since 1986, 1968, sorry, yes.
1968,
yes. This one was the watch, it was the first watch with helium valve being sold to end consumers and being launched in 1968.
Wow.
And the advantage of Doxa, such as here you can read the brand name. If you see here, you can't read the brand name. But the big advantage of Doxa, over 10 meters, you can recognize the watch on the wrist of someone else. And this is a big advantage for the brand.
It is iconic, and I'm using my words, so I do apologise, but it's something that I do like. It's very recognisable, and what I'm trying to avoid is I want one. So it's very difficult talking about an object or a watch that you actually like yourself, because you're trying to be, I don't know, but it is a super design, and in the hand, because I have worn it, it feels lovely to wear.
Yeah, no, it's very comfortable. Yes,
the strap is very comfortable.
Yes,
and I'm Jan. Once again, I thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for passing.
It's lovely to see. Thank you. It's lovely to see this watch because it looks brilliant.
Thank you very much for your compliment. And thank you for your support.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm actually trying to lead the event, but Raisons. Now, the last time I saw Raisons was at Geneva Watch Days, and I was very fortunate to meet Benoit. And actually, Benoit was here 10 minutes ago, but he's probably had to leave. And I thought I have to show you this booth, and I'll go in a moment. I might be able to, show you the pieces also. And so why don't I do that? Okay.
Send me to you one that I put some light.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to switch on this microphone anyway because it might work. Let me do that. So I'm in Raisons, and Benoit's just shot off, and I was hoping to catch him. It's my fault, but this very helpful lady and gentleman here, they've said, why don't I grab some of these watches? Now, I know this, so do correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the Dubai Watch Week release.
Yes.
And
it's the last watch of the trilogy that we made for CDT Special Edition.
That's right. And I'm hoping that I'm capturing the detail of the dial on camera there. Hopefully you can see that, but
as you can see, it's mosaic.
Yes.
Mosaic with cloisonné.
Yeah.
So, because it was really important, and it's what you can see on the three different watches, it's to combine the decorative watchmaking art with the Arab geometric art.
Yes. And I'm saying yes, and if whoever's watching this, I've said a number of times that these watches are really pieces of mechanical artwork, mechanical and design artwork. Actually, mechanical design and materials, and because they are so stunning. I'm just hoping that my camera is doing the watch justice, because it's a little bit, the light in here might reflect a little, but that is absolutely super. Look at that. It is absolutely super. And if I zoom out, hopefully, yeah, that is very, very nice. Thank you again. Thank you.
Do you want to see with the light?
Oh yes, yes.
Because it's...
Yeah, that is such a good idea. Okay, okay. Oh yes, look at that. Oh yes. I'm hoping the camera does that justice, but that is super. That is really nice. Let me zoom out there. Yeah, it's so cool.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay, guys, now very kindly I stopped these guys, but you might be able to tell why I stopped them. Now, Richard Mille and colour coordination, and I looked so good. Now, these gentlemen have very kindly allowed me to stop them, and I won't make them talk because I don't think it's fair. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your night.
Okay. So cool. So I'm trying to get away from this place, but I've walked outside and I can hear this this cool music, and I'm standing at the entrance, and I thought I've got to show you this cool music. So let me turn the camera around. So as I stepped outside, this lovely music is taking place, and I thought, because it's the end of the day now, I'm pooped, and I walked outside to this lovely music, and I hope you can hear it. I'm just going to check, see if I can see the audio, but there's a lovely feeling here, and the temperature is perfect. I think it's about 25 degrees, but it's been 31 during the day, and bright and sunny, but now the temperature is really it's ideal. Anyway, I wanted you to hear the background music, and if I could capture the look and feeling, it would be super. And yeah, there you go. This is Dubai Watch Week, and it's very, very cool. So that is Audemars Piguet, and it looks like you are viewing a nightclub, but it's actually Audemars Piguet. It's the wristwatch company, and I'm trying to walk back to the airport, and I noticed AP, and I thought, okay, I'm going to have to go inside. So hopefully it's not too busy and they allow me in. But the entrance, okay, look, it is very busy there. I'm not sure I can. Yeah, I'm not sure I can be in the queue. So hey, very, very well. So guys, I'm in Audemars Piguet. Now this entrance is so cool, and I thought I can't walk past AP without showing you know, what they're doing. But this has to be probably the coolest watch event you've ever seen. Anyway, let me take you through. I came in here yesterday because I was, you know, for my own benefit really, and to see some of these watches. But what AP has done is that they've created this environment to display their timepieces and the development and evolution of their timepieces. Now, I don't really want to bother people, so I'm trying to keep away from people. But hopefully you can tell that this room, it's sort of a semicircle, and they've got these fabulous watches behind the glass. And I will actually take photos of these pieces, and maybe I can insert that into this video. Or at least you are just seeing the room. It's very, very cool. Look at that. Okay, so in a moment, what I should be able to do is walk through to where where that party environment was. So they've got this, you know, half circle room with I'm assuming it's the history of AP, and you can see here that it's got the dates and what the watch is, and I can't go through each of these right now. In fact, I sort of am doing here, but it takes you right up to the Royal Oak Jumbo and the Royal Oak Concept. So I suppose people might be watching this thinking, please show us these watches, and I don't know how the lighting is coming through, but I love the Royal Oak Concepts, and as you can see, this is the first Royal Oak Concept in 2002. So this is going to be something. In 2002, this would have been absolutely out there. It would have been, and of course, you know, this jumbo here. You know, how cool is that? Look at that. The lighting to the naked eye is perfect. I hope I've caught it on this camera. But look at that. Anyway, let me. I came in here because I wanted to show you the environment mainly. But let me whiz through into where that party environment is. And okay, thank you. That's okay. Yeah, so we have a split-second chronograph. I don't know if I can. That. And you can probably hear this cool music that's taking place. And if I go through here, hello. Yeah, look at that. And I'm expecting it to tell. So we're in another room here. And firstly, if I can show you the environment. And remember, this is AP. This is a watch event, and essentially they're displaying their timepieces. Now, yeah, through the window there is a historical record of Audemars Piguet, and I really don't want to bother people, so I'll put the camera overhead like this, and okay, let me walk through to. I think I'm heading towards that nightclub bar area, and. Yes, I am. Okay, so look at this. So remember, this is a watch event. This is Audemars Piguet. Can you believe it? Look at that. It looks like we're in a nightclub. It is very, very cool. And I don't know how the music is coming through, but it's not loud. It's very ambient and atmospheric, and you'd be mistaken that you're in a fabulous nightclub. But this is a watch event. This is really all about Audemars Piguet's watches. How cool, eh? And as I walked by, when I had the camera looking in, I'm standing where I was looking in, so you can, hello, I know, it looks like I'm in a nightclub, I know, but this is how Audemars Piguet roll. This is, this is what they do. Look at that. Very cool hat. Right, I've got to put the camera down because there's, I must say hello to some people, so I shall do that right now. But let me just leave on Audemars Piguet. There we go. Cool. So, what I'm about to do is show you the evolution of the Audemars Piguet Code 1159. And I don't know how to best do this, but if I show you the description on the glass and then show you the timepiece, you'll be able to see the journey with me. So this is the code 1159 2019, and I'm assuming this is one of their first gold precious metal pieces. So that's 2019. We pop over to 2020. And we have this variant. Now, it's got a deep red dial with a black outer part, and I don't know if it will come through, but if I give you a verbal description, hopefully you can see it on the camera. So then if I go to the next offered piece, this is 2020 once again, and it's a silver dial with a white coloured bracelet. It looks fantastic. So if I come over to 2023, so this is recent. This was released this year, and the dial is it's a dark grey colour. The indices look fabulous. The case material, it appears it might be stainless steel, or it could be titanium, but it has a green strap and it looks lovely. So if I come back over to 20. Okay, so we've gone to 2022 here. So I suppose this is an evolution. I don't know the story, but at least you can see what I'm seeing. Now this piece has, I'm assuming it's a diamond bezel and diamonds on the light. And to some people this is going to be very appealing. It has a pinkish hue to it also, so I'm assuming it's precious metal. Now if I come out, we're back at 2023, and the piece that's being shown here, I'm assuming it's pink gold. The dial is purple with a purple what appears to be leather. It looks great. The next one is again 2023. And the Star Wheel. So this is a very recent release, and if I look at that, it looks great. Now I hope that the lighting and the camera angle I've got is doing that justice, but it looks super. And this is a recent release. It is lovely. Now we have a chronograph, again 2023. Now chronographs is a complication type that I really like myself. So I'm initially drawn to this, and I like that actually. Yes, so this is right up my street. I would definitely, would very much like to wear that. That is lovely. So we jump back to 2022 once again. There's probably a good reason for this. So this is the Flying Tourbillon. Okay. So they released the Flying Tourbillon in 2022. Now, because it's a black dial, I'm really not too sure how it will come through on the video. Perhaps you can't see it, but the indices or the things that indicate the indices are in gold. The handset is gold, and the Flying Tourbillon looks to be gold. I do apologise if I'm not showing that on the video, but gold Flying Tourbillon. Now we go back to 2022, and so this is a gold self-winding Flying Tourbillon chronograph. Number 1 chronograph, number 2 tourbillon. This is a complicated watch, and from here you can probably see that it's a precious metal pink gold, and that is super. It's just I can't really find words to explain it. It's super, and we're still at 2022, and this is the tourbillon open work. Actually, I held this watch, or I held a tourbillon open work yesterday, and in gold and in pink gold, and it's super. And hopefully the lighting on this video is good enough so you can see it. It's very, very nice. Then I go to a perpetual calendar, also in 2022. Look at that. Now, perpetual calendars are incredibly difficult to make because they are so complicated. The mechanism, the mechanics are there to deal with leap years, dates of the month, etc. All the so the word complication to describe a watch with many features, this is very fitting for a perpetual calendar, and it looks fabulous. It really does. I'm finding that I don't need to know all the complication names. I like the fact that it is complicated, and over time you might learn or you might find another attribute to the watch. I think it's cool. Now, we're popping back to 2019, and we've got a chronograph once again with a black dial. It looks very nice. Being a chronograph, I instantly like it. That looks absolutely super. And then so this is the last one in this window, and we're going back to 2019. So this must have been released with the very first one, and this is a repeater super honorary. Actually, let me go back. It's a repeater super, which basically means it has the alarm feature. Repeaters, sonories are wonderful, and the button on the side is the thing that actuates that feature. It has a blue dial. I don't know if it's coming through on this video. The strap is a dark colour. I'm assuming it's black, but that looks brilliant. The colouring, the side of it, the lustre of the case that I'm assuming is white gold. It's super. It's lovely. And what a way to end a brief history of the code 1159. It's actually very clever. AP have done a great job here. Anyway, code 1159. So I don't really know how to explain these, but these are some of Audemars Piguet's precious metal and or precious stone pieces, and I think the best thing for me to do is just to let them tell the story themselves. And look at that. I don't know what to say, but the craftsmanship and the quality, I'm sure, of the sapphires, rubies, diamonds is going to be the best that the business offers. Look at those. I mean, you can tell that these are pieces of artwork. Look at that blue. Hopefully that blue is coming through, but it shimmers as you look at it. And the same with the green. It's very, very nice. I don't really know how to describe these. They look super. So one of the descriptions here, I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully, I can't actually read it, but look at that. How cool. So this is Audemars Piguet. There you go. So this is AP. You've been mistaken for thinking we're in a nightclub, but this is actually a watch event. Now, these four guys here, I met this gentleman earlier, I met this guy on the aeroplane, and I've met this guy just now, and this guy just now, and they're tucking into cocktails and all sorts of shenanigans. Now remember the context, we're at a watch event, and it's very nice to meet you guys, and I met you on the aeroplane.
Indeed, yeah. And, you were just behind me in the queue.
Yeah, and I met this guy in the press centre actually, and you're wearing that's yeah, and that's going to cause me a lot of trouble in my life, especially my bank account.
I apologise in advance.
Okay, thank you. But how cool! And well, what's your first name again?
Paul.
Paul. And Paul, what are you rocking?
This is a Ming 3707.
And also, that looks so cool, and I love the white again. That is so cool.
The loom on it's really cool late at night. The dial is mosaic and looms late at night.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool. Okay, let's have a look at what you're wearing. Okay.
This is an Anderson Genève world timer from 1992. So it was in commemoration for Christopher Columbus in the many hundred years ago for that. But yeah, second world timer Anderson Genève released, and it's in platinum.
Yes.
Only 50 made. But
wow.
Yeah, really.
Wow.
Nice.
This is exclusive. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, that is cool. So, guys, look, we have AP, we have a nightclub environment, we have 4 spectacular watches, plus we have one of my favourite watches of all time on this guy's wrist. And I thought I would show you how difficult it is being at Dubai Watch Week and at an AP event. It's hard going, isn't it?
Someone's got to.
Okay.
Thank you, AP.
Okay, guys, lovely to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. So I've walked past Gerard Perregaux a number of times, and because it's dark now, I'm not sure about the lighting. So let me turn the camera around. Now, Gerard Perregaux was one of the first brands that I noticed when I first arrived here, just over there. And I think I walked past then, and maybe I said something like, I need to go back there. But I'm on my way to the airport, and I was walking past here, and I thought, I've got to go inside. Now, what I'm trying to capture is just how cool and how pleasant this environment is. And they have this driving experience here. We have these lovely chairs that you can sit down. I know it looks like we're walking to the entrance of a glamorous hotel, but I've just spoken to a couple of people over here, and it's one of the most friendly places that you could imagine being, actually. And I've actually ordered a coffee, and in a moment I'm going to go over there. But what I wanted to do is show you Gerard Perregaux, and this is how they rock. It's absolutely great. Anyway, I shall go get my coffee. So I had to show you the coffee. I didn't know they were going to do that, but we have GP on top. How cool is that? Thank you very much. Thank you. So Dubai Watch Week, and I'm literally trying to sign off and go catch the metro to the airport. And I'm at the back entrance, and I thought I wanted to show you the environment of Dubai Watch Week again. And behind me is this place you can go and sit and order a cup of coffee. In fact, why don't I turn the camera around? It'll look better. So I think I mentioned this earlier, but I think you, on an app, or you can walk up and order something to eat and drink and chill out there. But look at the environment, look at where you are sitting. It's so delightful, it really is. And I've got my Gerard Perregaux coffee right there, and I'm look at that. It's so cool. Anyway, this is the entrance once again. This is the back entrance, and it's about 9 p.m. and this place is still rocking. But I wanted to try and capture, the look and feeling. Look at these chaps having a discussion about something. So cool, and it's a lovely culture and a lovely behaviour. Everyone here seems very chilled, relaxed, and full of enjoyment and fun. And I think that's very important. And I'm hoping that I'm capturing the environment and the feeling. It is super. Anyway, this is Dubai Watch Week, and this is how they roll. Hello again. Hello. There you go.